Phew. That's yeah, it's quite a way down. No crash barrier. Not for the faint-hearted, that's not. Whew. Yeah. Well, before we continue with this video, just like to say a few words. Doesn't matter where you live in the world, and I'm benefiting from living on what I think is the most beautiful island on the planet. The circle of life has to continue, and unfortunately we had to say goodbye to a very close friend of mine's mother this morning. There's not a lot else I want to say about that really, except that I'm always at the end of the phone if you need me, as far as the family's concerned in that respect. So anyway, what have we got for you this week? Well, I'm going to head out to Ag Sofia and go up the mountain road towards Foscado, see if I can find a few beaches along there that I may not have taken you to yet. On the plus side, the bike had a bit of a wash and polish, which was well overdue. I've been working very hard on these videos and the bike has done quite a few miles. So let's get on with the video. It's going to help with my mental health a little bit and cheer me up. Let's. So it's hotter than Beer Grylls' barbecue today, and being as it's a little bit windy, I thought that I'd pull up and show you where I am on the road rather than let you have a load of wind noise and not being able to hear me. So yeah, there you go. That's the sea over there, as you can see quite clearly. That hazy mountain area there, that is Agostoli in the background, and that's the valley that we've just come out of. You can just about make a car and a van there. That's the road, the switchback. Fantastic bit of road. I like coming up here. So how do you find it? Well, if you go past the British Cemetery where I've just come from, sadly, instead of bearing left to go to Ag Sofia and Nitus, you would go straight on. There's like a little wide junction, and just keep going and follow the signs, and eventually you'll come here. And if you keep going in that direction, you'll end up going past the Goat Man. He will be on your left, which is in another one of my videos. I took the bucket there recently. So let's get back on the bike. It's like riding into a fan eater. So the sooner I get to Ag Sofia and get something cool down me, like water, because I'm riding a bike. It's a bit early for a beer. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as my sister from another Mr. Jenny would say. Anyway, I'll ramble on. Let's get on with bike and get going. I just thought I'd share that view with you guys. As you can see, it's something else. Incidentally, windmills, quite breezy today. Why have they not got those going? Eh? Yeah, don't get me started. Here we are then, Ag Sofia, as my neighbour pronounces it, so I'm going to stick to that because he's Catalonian. Oh dear. Anyway, beautiful day to be alive. Nice ride through the mountains. If you're going to go through those that mountain road, just be aware of the fact that sometimes there's some rocks and stuff falling down in the road, so you're always constantly looking out ahead of you for that. So no looking at the view if you're driving. But yeah, look at that, what a lovely place. People have asked me what there is to do here. Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I've never stayed here. I think it's pretty quiet. There are a lot of tavernas along that end there. There's an AB, Alpha Beta as we call it here. There's a couple of supermarkets actually. So you won't be short of food, but there is no Lidl's. The only Lidl's is down in Agostoli. Well, just outside Agostoli. Of course, you do have Sammy round the corner there. I don't think you'd walk it. Probably 15 minutes in the car. Well, probably a bit less actually. 10 to 15 minutes in the car if you took it steady. We're now going to go out that way to the crossroads. We're going to turn right and we're going to follow the road up and across the top of the mountain, which eventually brings you out in Foscado, which we did a week or so ago now, Jackie, so don't get all excited, we're not going there again. Not for a while anyway. So yeah, I better get on the Black Pearl and go and have a look. I still sound very lucky to be able to live here. Look at the place, it's just fantastic. Oh, and by the way, yeah, Daily Art, that's where the Rudge likes to go and get his grub. But of course during the afternoon there's not a lot left, although Maria will always find you something, I would think. But yeah, in the mornings I have some lovely pastries in there, and I do nice ice creams. It's a particular favourite of the bucket. There's the crossroads. If you go straight on, that will take you out to the crossroads for Mitus, Agostoli, and if you turn right you go down the mountain road that I came here on. But we're going to go right now, which will take us up and across the top of the mountains in the Foscado direction. Here we go. Bit of a history lesson here. When we had the Medicane, the hurricane, a couple of years ago now, you see that scar that comes down, looks like a road? That's not a road, that was the well, I don't know what you'd call it, the mudslide that came off the main mountain and came all the way through this valley here, which they've now cleared, all the way into Efemia, and devastated the place. It also took parts of the road out. So yeah, they've cleared most of it now, to be fair. But yeah, not very nice, I have to say, because I was looking for a yacht that had sunk, driving around, trying to drive around the island the day after the carnage, and yeah, there was all sorts of things in that rubble, let's put it that way. So yeah, little history lesson for you. We're still on the climb out of Efemia. I've got to take another right off this road yet, which will take me up the mountain, so don't forget to do that, guys, otherwise you'll end up in Mitus. Well, Gorgota, I think the name of the village is, but you'll end up where the beach Mitus Bay is. So yeah, I see there's only a few of the windmills turning again. Yeah. Incidentally, while we're on the subject of this mudslide, it's thought that it was caused by the roads up to these windmills just being chucked in with no thought to drainage or whatever. I'm not sure about the argument about that, but you can certainly see where it's come down various parts of the mountain, but that in particular took out villages and all sorts on its way. Bad news. So 5 minutes out of Efemia, and part way up this mountain road you get this view. There's a bench there you can sit on to luxuriate, although if you're scared of heights I don't recommend it. There you go, that's where we've just come from, and over there is Sammy. See the world from here, can't you? Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, that piece I've just showed you, it came right the way through where all them fields are. They've done a superb job of clearing it all, and right into the back of the town and right over the main road. That'd dig the main road out. In fact, if you look through my videos, I'm sure there's one of me trying to get through there, because the German boat that I found was sunk in that harbour there, which is where I met my friend who owns the taverna down there, because he had a lot to do with moving the boats and stuff. Yeah. "30 years I've been coming here now, and it still takes my breath away whenever I come up roads like this. I mean, it's just fantastic. So let's get on to the bike and head on for a beach, see if we can find one of them for you. We're going to go there. Huh? No, I'm not going to pronounce it. Well, maybe we won't. Let's go somewhere else, shall we? Alright, let's see if the road's closed on the way to this place. It says there's a beach down this road. Let's have a look, shall we? It's quite a ride down, but I've had to pull up part of the way down because it's just spectacular views. That over there is the island of Ithaca, which is on my bucket list to go and visit. Yeah, I'd like to go and have a look at that place. Not much there apparently, but that suits me. That's what I like. And of course, round the corner there would be Sammy. You can see the ferry coming in over there. Listen to that. I could sit and just admire this view. But the black pearl's getting impatient. She doesn't like being in the sun. Being black is not the best colour for this country. It's the best colour to look cool though, don't you think? Anyway, bearing in mind the day's events, this is a good pick-me-up. So, let's go and see if we can find this beach. I hope there's no walking involved. Nowhere to park the poor black pearl up under the shade. I've had a look, but wrong time of day for that, I think. So yeah, you come all the way down here to this. Whatever you do, don't follow that sign there. It's a red herring. You end up going up a gravel driveway all the way around the back there, thinking you're going to end up at that side of the beach, and it's a dead end in the middle of nowhere. And you're quite likely to puncture a tyre on some sharp stones. So that's out of order. I shouldn't have put that there really, but there you go. Anyway, here we are. We'll have a little wander around and see what this is all about, shall we? Looks like there's a couple of yachts there. Looks like at least one of them's coming in to anchor up. So we'll see what he gets up to. Quite breezy though. I'm not sure I'd want to anchor here. Onshore wind, all that. Just up on the beach. Looks like there's a taverna here. I'll report on that in a minute. Wow. They have a changing cabin. Looks very quiet, which is a shame. Very picturesque place to be. No beach as such, just a lot of pebbles. Now, I think with an onshore breeze, if you're sunbathing, like these people over here, that can be quite dangerous for sunburn, but really nice to keep you cool. There's lots of places to get in the shade up there. Poor lad in the taverna was having a bit of a kip as I walked past. Looks like he's rushed off his feet. Let's see what this yacht does, shall we? Let's park myself up on a bit of pebbly beach here. Let's see what he does. Putting the anchor bar, looks sort of getting ready to drop the anchor. There we go, there it goes. There you can see the chain just twitching as the anchor's just dragging the bottom. He's obviously just finding somewhere where he wants the boat to be, and then he'll start paying the anchor out. I would imagine he's going to go stern towards the rocks. Might be wrong. There he'll probably throw a couple of lines from the stern to the rocks, and that's him for the night then. Over that way, there's some pretty good sailing going on. Well, after walking through what looked like somebody's garden, towels hanging out on the patio and all that, you come to this. Matey over there is still fighting with his anchor. Yeah, something we've all done. If you're not good on your feet, I wouldn't do that. So how many places do you see goats on the beach? The bucket would be besides herself, wouldn't she? What a fantastic place. It's a shame they've had to reinforce the bit where the taverna is there. But I guess if they didn't, the taverna wouldn't be there the next storm we had. In the meantime, as I said in a video about Foscado and Focky Beach, I don't know whether you can hear me because of the wind, I would always send somebody out in a dinghy. It doesn't look like that boat's equipped with a dinghy, so the guy's using the paddleboard to take the stern lines to the shore. So if you were wondering, that's what they're doing. So yeah, if you didn't see that video, what they'll do is they'll drop the anchor, which is already done. They'll take 2 stern lines out to the shore and tie them off, and then they'll just tweak the anchor so it's tight, and that'll be them moored up for the night. Well, I think it's time we headed over to the taverna over there and see what they've got long and cool to drink. Preferably non-alcoholic, because I've got quite a long ride back. It says on Google Maps it's about an hour away, but I think it probably is a bit further than that, even on the Black Pearl. Anyway, meanwhile, the captain over there is still trying to figure out the best way to anchor his boat. I think they've decided just to leave it at anchor like that. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a bad idea. You'd beam onto the wind, wouldn't you, if you threw 2 lines out there looking at the flags. So I think I'd just leave it at anchor, probably in the middle somewhere. So I've got plenty of room. Anyway, who am I? I mean, I won't have a boat soon, so soon get out of practice, don't you? Let's go and get something to drink. It's Billy and his mate. Well, the breeze is kicking off now. There's a few yachts coming in. Apparently they get quite a few in there. Good onshore breeze though, guys, if you're going to come and anchor here, so make sure your anchor's firm. They seem to manage to get into the lee of it somewhere over there. Of course, not actually being on the boat, it's hard to tell. Anyway, I recommend this place here. The staff are very helpful. Just had quite a nice cool beer, just a small one. Now I'm going to get back on the Black Pearl and ride the 300 miles back to civilization. No, it says on Google Maps that it's an hour from Caravados, where I live. I can tell you now it's not. But it is worth coming. If you're going to spend a day here, there is a taverna there. It looks like they do food. They're not quite sure themselves what's going on here. Apparently the road collapsed, so the municipality have started to build a new one. But there doesn't seem to be much communication going on, because the car park is actually around the back there. I suppose you could park along this bit here if it's busy, but I don't think it gets that busy. I've been here most of the afternoon now, and yeah, it'd be nice to think that they'd put something in for the tenders and things to come along too. The girl in the taverna said that herself. She agreed with me. But she said they don't know what they're going to do with it yet. They've obviously got bits of steel reinforcing sticking out the wall there, so maybe they'll put something down there. Who knows? But it's a very nice place and well worth coming. So I'm going to get back on the Black Pearl now and head for home. There she is, look. Good old girl. Wow. Just look at that. It's the ferry coming in from the mainland there. Actually, that might be the one from Italy, I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, lost my bearings completely. I've done a bucket there. What a fantastic place Kefalonia really is. Am I selling it to you yet? I think I might be preaching to the converted. Right, get back on the Black Pearl. Well, I thought we'd nip down on the way back from that last beach. There was a sign on the way down, and I thought I'd ignore it and just carry on to where we were going. But on the way back, I thought, well, I've got a minute. We'll nip down and see. If it's not a walk, we'll have a look. Well, there's the road that comes off. It's literally a couple of seconds down here, and there's the track to the beach. It looks beautiful from up there. Let's go and have a look and see what we can find. Too much filming because there's people swimming and what have you, but what a lovely place. Plenty of shade to sit under if you get too hot. Yeah, nice little find that. Anyway, this time I really am going to get back on the Black Pearl, and I really am going to head for home. I'm going to go and see if I can watch Tonya for a little while. She does I think it started out as a bit of a karaoke thing, but she now just sings to tracks, and I think they have a quiz night. I've only seen Tonya sing once, but I was very impressed. I would imagine she does a good job. Remember on the way in, I said not to miss the turning on the right, which takes you to where we've just been. Well, we came from that direction. I'm now going to turn right and follow the road to the junction for Mittas Beach, Argostoli, and Iafamia. Well, another video. 2 more beautiful beaches. I'm spoiling you lot, aren't I? Yeah, well, it was a welcome distraction for me with the week's events. My heart goes out to the family, and if there's anything I can do, you know I'm only at the end of the phone. So yeah, anyway, next week I'm not quite sure what we're doing next week. I've lost track of things a little bit. It's a bit like a box of chocolates that somebody's thrown away the instructions to. So you just have to wait and see what happens, won't you? Anyway, for those of you who visited the PayPal side of things, thanks ever so much for doing that, and the copy page. It really does make a big difference, and I really do appreciate your support. For those of you who subscribe, thank you ever so much. it'd be great to hit the 1,000. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, why not? Best channel on the planet. Hit like, share and subscribe, sit back and enjoy the ride, that's what I say. So yeah, we'll have to see what else we can find you for next week. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next week. No, I'm not wearing this shirt for a bet. What's wrong with it? I'll have you know, Beer Grylls gave me this shirt. This is the dress code on a Friday night.
Right, look, here we go. This is a proper Friday night feast. Look, all that mucking about, making sauces and making
Beer Grylls,
all that stuff.
all this sauce.
Look, how good is that? Look, here he is. Look, he's happy boy. he's got his bedeviled, whatever they are.
I don't know how many of these you're going to eat, but
Well, we'll have a go.
But if we don't eat them all, they'll be good for the munchies when I've got me
They
wine.
will. He can eat them on the bike on the way back. He can stop, shove one in his gob.
We've got Dad's special tray.
Yeah, I'm going to go away a bit because we're not sure about this oven.
No, it might explode.
We reckon this is a really difficult oven. I don't know why. But
It's in there.
we're away.
And the door's up.
And the door's up.
So what do you reckon, Paul?
I reckon Friday night club. Isn't it? It's Friday night club.
See, the problem is, this is what you get when you leave a 5, nearly 6 and a 7, nearly 10-year-old on their own to fend for themselves. They've gone and left us to it. I mean, what was he thinking?
I don't know. I feel like Laurel Hardy.
Oh, yeah. The garden, on the other hand.
Ah, now the garden.
Ah, yeah. Well, you see, you've got professionals working on it now. Look at that. Look. There's Gary's Wi-Fi.
It's a bush.
Did I just say that?
Look at it.
I just did that thinking, talking out loud.
But you weren't far wrong.
No.
Because it was doing that.
Yeah, because that's
And now
the
it's doing the
transmitter and that's the receiver.
Now it's
see?
doing the Gary.
Yeah, it's doing the Gary now.
It's not working on the garden at all, is it?
Like that. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So anyway, this is the haul we've got this week.
Oh look, I washed my car. Show that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's washed his car. Look. Well, yeah, you could. I don't know how he's going to see through the windscreen. Anyway, that's the haul for this week.
Yeah.
So, salad then, really.
Salad.
Yeah.
Where's the cucumbers, Dad?
Yeah, where's the cucumbers? They can't do half a job.
Onion? I don't know.
So, yeah, we're doing all this gardening. Paul's just pointed out to me, we're doing all this gardening, and he's just done a basic wrap, as I've just shown you there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What we could have done is put some tomato in it, because it's not like we've not got a few of them.
We might have a go with the next one.
Yeah, we'll do it the next one.
Next one we'll have a tomato.
Yeah.
It
But
looks nice.
look how clean that.
It looks nice and clean.
Yeah, that's good.
Sharp, look.
Yeah.
Double-sided.
Yeah, a blind man on a horse riding past would be happy to see that, wouldn't
He would. Off we go then.
Yeah. What's it like, bruv?
Whoa. That's Friday night club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yum. Really good. Mustard, garlic mayo, Corona. Oh, lovely.
So it's good night from him.
And it's good night from us.